Hey there, quirky people. Today we have something very interesting for you. It is a combination of comic book analysis and a wild theory. You see, with the advent of the multiverse and the Disney-Fox merger...
I need your help.
With what?
What do you know about the multiverse?
It is highly likely that the X-Men and the mutants will find their way into the MCU soon.
I can get you in there. I came here for him. Let me help you.
In fact, we might see the first of those in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, as Charles Xavier is set to make a cameo among the Illuminati.
The multiverse is a concept about which we know frighteningly little. Your desecration of reality will not go unpunished.
But he will be from the multiverse.
Welcome, Professor.
And there is a major challenge that Marvel must overcome before introducing them. And no, we are not talking about all the possible retcons that Marvel will have to do. We are talking about the main villain of the X-Men, that is Magneto himself. You see, the villain has always been established as a victim of the Nazis. Eric was a young boy in Nazi Germany.
Know who I am.
Who was taken to concentration camps and experimented upon. The story of the character is quite tragic. His past is terrifying, and therefore his motivations make more sense in the present. He cannot stand for people discriminating against this stratum of society. He wants to oppose it with every fibre of his being.
They took everything away from me. Now, we'll take everything from them.
To maintain any kind of character integrity, Marvel would have to keep this origin story consistent. But that would present two separate challenges. The first one is obvious. By introducing the character in Marvel as someone who has already existed since World War II, they would effectively retcon their entire cinematic universe.
Assemble.
This issue can be resolved by using the multiverse and bringing in the mutants from another universe.
Perfection.
The second problem is that if Eric was born in the late 1930s or early 40s, then by current MCU timeline, he would be about 85 to 90 years old.
My name isn't Henrik. My name is Magneto.
Magneto is a threat at any age, but a 90-year-old Magneto may not be a viable villain for the X-Men or the Avengers. So, we have a theory that can combat this second problem more effectively. This theory has to do with a plot point that Marvel has used several times already. We are talking about the Super Soldier Serum. Marvel Studios has constantly used the serum to create and enhance villains. The first person to ever use a variant of the serum was Johann Schmidt, aka the Red Skull.
We are all wrong.
Then, it was given to Steve Rogers. And he transformed into Captain America under Project Rebirth. After that, the serum came back in Captain America the Winter Soldier and Captain America Civil War as the MacGuffin for those movies. Before these films, Marvel used the serum in The Incredible Hulk for Emil Blonsky. More recently, it was used to create super soldiers like the Flag Smashers and John Walker.
Oh shit.
What'd you do? They've got Lamar.
Walker was supposed to be the successor to Captain America sponsored by the US government, and now he'll be operating as US agent.
Look, I've done the work, okay?
You ever jump on top of a grenade?
We even got the revelation that the blue enhancer was even active in the 60s, and people like Elijah Bradley were experimented upon. Black Widow even revealed that Russia came up with their own version of it to create the Red Guardian. But the most recent usage of the serum was in Marvel's What If series. Here, an alternate universe Peggy Carter was transformed into Captain Carter. Well, Marvel should probably put the serum to rest now. Some would argue that it has been overused, but we think that maybe it could be brought back one more time for Magneto. You may be confused right now, but this theory does have some value to it. In the animated series X-Men Evolution, Magneto was given the Super Soldier Serum to make him younger and stronger. It is possible that the same approach will be followed by Marvel Studios in the MCU. So far, the MCU hasn't really shown that the serum stops the aging process or reverses it.
So did something go wrong or did something go right?
It slows down a person's aging at best.
You've been asleep, Cap, for almost 70 years.
That's how old Steve was able to walk around at the age of 112. But maybe a future version of the serum could allow someone to become younger again as well.
That was brilliant!
De-aging an old Magneto will preserve the character integrity and make Magneto a viable threat. His powers are almost unbeatable. But to have him in his prime again and be enhanced by the Super Soldier Serum would make him an Avenger-level threat. The sheer power of Magneto makes oppressors shake in their boots. Then there is the fact that the Super Soldier Serum would enhance the character way past his normal limits.
How'd you feel?
It's over.
If his body and mind can take more strain than normal, then he would be able to do things that he has never done before, even in the comics. Think of it as the Magneto in X-Men Apocalypse, but on steroids. He could rip the Earth apart in a split second if he felt so inclined. And even in battle arenas that have no metal for Eric to use, he could physically overpower opponents with his enhanced strength. This would change the premise of the entire MCU in such a way that the Avengers would have to come up with a completely new solution for the problem. Think about it. It would be child's play for Magneto to defeat them, as he'd become a massive threat. This may also act as a great opportunity for Marvel to introduce the X-Men. They may travel from the other universe to save the Avengers from a threat that they know how to deal with. What do you guys think about the Super Soldier Magneto theory? Let us know what you think about this theory down in the comments below. Give us a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed the video. And don't forget to check out some more fun content on our channel. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye!